This is the Week 5 matchup of the Arizona Cardinals at San Francisco 49ers, brought to you by Fantasy Football Time. Follow us at Fantasy FB Time on all social media platforms. Welcome to Week 5, Cardinals and Niners fans. Cardinals looked strong kind of out of the gate, but they find themselves at 1-3. Niners 2-2. They probably thought they'd find themselves at 4-0. Nonetheless, here we are for the Week 5 matchup. Taking a look back at last week, in a blowout, losing to Washington, Kyler Murray doesn't really have a great game. He does get 142 yards and a touchdown. James Conner was able to salvage his day with 18 fantasy points, 100 on the ground, and a score. Marvin Harrison got Kyler's only touchdown for almost 45 yards, but not a huge day, but he did meet his fantasy forecast. Trey McBride went out with a concussion. So that's all the report from a fantasy standpoint on the Cardinals. The Niners, on the other hand, smashed New England. Brock Purdy did, an average job. He had a turnover for the interception there. Mason had a wonderful day, 123 yards and a score. A healthy Deebo Samuel, 3 catches, 58 yards. Aiyuk, not so great, under 50. Kittle, on the other hand, gets a touchdown as well. Jauan Jennings, he was the big hero the week prior. He got double digits. Taking a look at the Week 5 matchup, the Cardinals will be going on the road. Kyler Murray is going to be forecasted 19 points, kind of per usual. Niners have only allowed 20 points per game, which is 12th fewest in the league, so it's a pretty strong defense, as we know. Connor is projected for 12 points, Marvin Harrison Jr. 11. Trey McBride is a game-time decision, 9 fantasy points if he plays. Everyone else is forecasted with 7 or less. Niners defense held everybody to 27 points or less. Jersey had 19, on the road Minnesota 23, at the Rams 27, and New England last week 13. 14 sacks this season so far, great number. 6 of that came against New England. Everything else is pretty average. They averaged out the rest of those sacks across the rest of the teams. 3 interceptions, 4 fumble recoveries, and of course the touchdown last week. San Francisco is the at-home favorite. Over-under is 49, not too bad. We'd love to see that shootout take place. Brock Purdy is 18 forecasted. He's going against a Cardinals defense that's allowed each quarterback to allow for over 200 yards passing this year to date. So could see an aerial attack for sure. Jordan Mason comes back in place of McCaffrey. Deebo looking at 12. Same with Aiyuk. Kittle 11 if he can play. He's also a game time decision. Cardinals defense. They did allow 42 to Washington and 34 in week 1. On the other hand, they did hold the Rams down to 10 and the Lions to 20. So who knows which Cardinals defense will show up. They have 9 sacks, so they can get to the quarterback decently enough. 2 interceptions and a fumble. Thanks so much for watching. Follow and subscribe at Fantasy FB Time. Welcome to Week 5. God bless.